Addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is exciting because I'm going to be doing my first ever day to night look video. Originally I was just going to do the makeup, but then I thought it would be really fun to show you guys how I switch up my outfit from day to night and also my hair from day to night. So I'll show you guys the adjustments that I made within all three of those categories from day to night, and this was a lot of fun to put together. One of you did request for me to do this makeup tutorial or similar one from my Would I Buy It, which I will link down below for you guys, and that is what inspired this whole day to night look. And also the other day when I went out with my friend Aileen, we hung out in the morning to get coffee, and I wore one outfit and one makeup look and one hairstyle, and then I switched everything up for whenever we hung out at night. So I wanted to show you guys that, and I figured I would go big or go home by showing you all three categories. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this and find it helpful, and definitely let me know down in the comments if you want to see more videos like these. Okay, let's get started. Okay, beauties, the first thing that we are going to do today is the day look. So I'm going to first show you how I did my makeup today, and then also how I did my hair and my fashion. And this is exactly what I put together for the day look, and then later I will do the night look. But if you guys want to know how to get this day look, then just keep on watching. The first thing that we are going to do is pull our hair back and then spray our face with a setting spray, and I am using the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. And then we're going to go in with the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, and we're going to place this on our brow bone and then on our eyelids. This will prep for eyeshadow and also cover up any veins. I'm using a beauty blender to blend it in, and then I will also go in with my fingers if need be. Then we're going to go in with the ColourPop eyeshadow in Flutes, and we're going to be putting this in the crease. So this is going to be the blown out crease. It's going to be in the deep crease and the blown out crease, and I'm using an SL Miss Glam Beauty brush to place it in the crease. And the brush that I'm using from SL Miss Glam Beauty is the W22 brush. So it's a fluffy brush, but it's also a little bit dense, so that way it can get into the ColourPop shadow a little bit easier than a regular fluffy brush, because if you're going to use a cream brush or cream product, you want to use something more dense. Then we're going to go in with the lid shade, which is going to be a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This one is in Kathleen Lights, and I am just tapping that on my lid, starting in the center of the lid and then working my way in and out using my middle finger. I start in the middle because that's where I want the most product, and going towards the center and or the inside and the outside I want it to be a little bit thinner since it's not as big of an area. So I'm just using my middle finger to spread that. Then to get it on the very inner part of the lid, I am using my pinky finger just because it's a smaller finger. It's not going to get all over like the bottom of my eye in the area that I don't want the shadow to go. So I just use a smaller finger and use my pinky. Then I touch up the crease with the W22 brush. Now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner liquid eyeliner and line my eyes. I absolutely love this liquid eyeliner. It's great over top of Super Shock shadows, especially ones that are metallic, have any sort of sparkle in it. It works really great. I can always get a really good wing with this particular liquid liner, but I highly recommend checking this one out. Now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. I'm going to spread that all over our face with the exception of our eyes. This face primer is amazing. I really love the e.l.f. face primers, as you guys probably already know. Now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and we're just going to spread it all over our face with a beauty blender. So I just put a little bit on a beauty blender and just dotted it on my face, and then I'm going to start patting it in, spreading it with the beauty blender using the flat part to go underneath my eyes. This beauty blender is from SL Miss Glam Beauty. It's called the Sparkle Everyday Glam Beauty Blender, I believe. It has a long name, but I really like this beauty blender a lot. And then we're going to go in with the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer and place that underneath our eyes, and again blend it in with the SL Miss Glam Beauty Sparkle Everyday Beauty Blender. Glam Beauty Blender, my bad. Now we're going to go in with the Milani blush in Luminosa. This is one of their baked blushes, and we're going to be spreading this on our cheeks using an SL Miss Glam Beauty brush from the Madison Miller brush set. And this brush is the M03 Tapered Blush Brush, which is really nice. I love it for applying and blending. However, I also like to go in with a small stipple brush, and this is the F55 brush from Sigma, which is a dual fiber brush. Next, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, and we're going to use it to highlight our face. And I'm using the powder brush from the Jemini Beauty brush set and placing it underneath my eyes, underneath my blush, on my forehead, nose, cupid's bow, and chin, so that my face is nice and highlighted.
Next, we're going to go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit in that glow. We're going to use the Sunburst shade and place that on our cheekbones. I'm using the fan brush from the Jemini Beauty brush set to place it. I'm not a huge fan of this brush in particular because I think it's just too thin. It's going to give you too much of a razor sharp highlight, plus I don't like the way that it feels. Now we're going to go in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, and this one is in Flute, which is a nice warm brown. I'm going to place this on the lower lash line using an SL Miss Glam Beauty brush. This brush is dense enough to pick up the ColourPop Cream Super Shock Shadow, but it also has a little fluff to it, so it makes it really nice to blend out on the lower lash line. I really love using the crease color as my lower lash line color as well. That's kind of how I like to pair my looks. Now we're going to go back in with Sunburst from the Anastasia That Glow Kit, and we're going to place it on the inner corners of our eyes using a lip brush. This one in particular is from SL Miss Glam Beauty. She has really great brushes, and I really like her lip brushes too because they're pretty small. They're smaller than your average lip brush, so it makes it really nice to get on that inner corner, and I also like to use it for the brow bone. Now we're going to go in with the ColourPop Brow Color in Dope Taupe, and we're going to place this on our eyebrows. I am using another SL Miss Glam Beauty lip brush to place this on. It is so perfect because it's small, it is flat enough that you can really make a nice tail, and also, you know, it's big enough to fill in your brows. So I really love using this as a brow brush. Then we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and we're going to place this on our brows just to set them so that they will last longer throughout the day. Next, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara, and we're going to be putting these on our upper and lower lashes. I'm just doing one layer since this is the day look, and then when I go to the neck, I'm going to be adding lashes, so I don't want too many layers. Whenever I put on lashes, I only put on one layer of mascara, so that way it's just not too much. I'm pretty much just trying to get my lashes prepared for false lashes. So I just, you know, I want the color to blend in with the lashes. You know, I want them to be a little bit separated and whatnot, but we don't need to go crazy here. Now we're going to set our face again with the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist and then just spray that all over our face. Then we're going to go in with lipstick, and we're going to use the ColourPop Ultra Matte lipstick in, what's this called? It is called Embellish, which is the most beautiful, like, dark chocolate lipstick. So perfect for fall, but something that I would wear year-round. It's just absolutely stunning.
Alright guys, now we're going to move on to the hair portion of this video, I guess the first hair portion of this video for the day look. And I'm first going to start off with the Pacifica Best Day Ever 10-in-1 Styling Extending Balm. I did use this when my hair was damp when I got out of the shower, and then I also blow dried my hair. Now my hair is dry enough that I can go in and straighten it. So before I straighten it though, I want to make sure that my hair is protected. So I'm going to go in with its extending balm. I kind of want to focus more on the mid to the bottom because that is where most of my damage is with my hair. Not as much at the root. Plus you don't want the root to get like greasy. So. But then again, Pacifica products have all helped me get rid of grease. Like I had really greasy hair, and then we're gonna take a clip and we're gonna put up 3/4 of our hair, and my hair was so greasy for like months because I was using this really cheap shampoo and conditioner, and then I started using the Pacifica shampoo and conditioner, and within days my hair was like grease free. It was amazing. Okay, so I pretty much just left that bottom layer. I like to do my hair in layers whenever I straighten it. Okay, so I plugged in my straightener and I'm turning it on. Whenever I straighten my hair, I always put the straightener up to the highest level of heat, but I do have really thick hair. So if you have really thick hair, curly hair, you probably will want to put it to the highest heat. But if you have thinner hair, or if you have less hair, I wouldn't do it that high. Or like natural, you already have like pretty much naturally straight hair, you don't have to do it as high, because the higher you go, the more damage you're causing. But if you have thicker hair, curlier hair, you're gonna need that extra heat in order to straighten. So I personally just always put it at the highest heat, and I am using a Numi hair straightener. I'm not sure if Numi is considered cruelty-free or vegan or not. This is something that I bought at least a year prior to going cruelty-free and vegan, but I don't have the money to replace it right now, so I do want to put that disclaimer out there. But if you guys know of a good cruelty-free and vegan-friendly brand that has straighteners, let me know down in the comments, and whenever I do have money, I definitely want to do that, but I'm going to keep using this until I can afford that. there's so many other things that I need to replace in my collection first. Then a hair straightener, I figure I might as well just use this for as long as I can. But yeah, so now it's heated up to 450. So I'm just going to straighten my hair. So now we're going to go in with our next layer. So we're just going to take that down, and then we're going to go from like here, like kind of like if you were wearing a crown. I don't know if that makes any sense. That's kind of where I part the next layer. So this, the top half, is what we're going to do last. Pull it out, and then we're going to wrap it around in a tiny little bun, and then we're going to clip it in with our clip. And then we're going to brush out this layer, because sometimes when you're pulling your hair around, it can get kind of tangled, and you don't want to start straightening your hair when it's tangled. Okay, now we're going to work on the top layer. Just pull it down, brush our hair, and then we'll straighten it. Okay, so now that it is straightened, I'm going to do, actually I'm going to pull this up. I feel like you need to see the top of my head more. Okay, so I'm going to do one of these hairstyles that have been coming back in, and it's a way to get some of my hair out of my face without having to pull it all the way up, because it's so funny. I like my hair up in a ponytail in person, and even on Snapchat with my Snapchat filter, but then when I watch my videos and edit my videos, I'm like, oh my god, I hate how my hair looks pulled back. But I keep doing it anyway. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull like this middle section up into a ponytail. So I'm going to use my nail, and you can also use a comb to kind of make sure, because you pretty much want to make sure you see a line and it's not all like every piece of hair is kind of in and out. You want like a straight line, which I'm having a little bit of hard time seeing from this monitor. If you guys don't know, I'm nearsighted. But yeah, also let me know, like I'm thinking about doing like an easy, simple hairstyle video. Like I have a couple hairstyles that I really like doing that are really simple and easy. If you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comments and I'll bump that up in my schedule. I'm really behind in everything that I want to do. So yeah, so I pulled each side, and now I'm going to like pull it up with my fingers. But this would definitely be one of the ones that would be included. And I'm trying to like pull it back, but now it's like all tangled a little bit, so I'm going to brush it. Okay, putting it in a ponytail. And I'm doing a thick ponytail too, because that will help provide the, you know, like a high ponytail, like it has like a lot of, I don't know, oomph to it. That's kind of what I'm going for. When you pull it like this, that kind of makes it pop up more. And you have that more like lioness effect, which I actually do really like it with my wavy hair, but I just had to do my hair straight today. The wavy hair look makes it look really more lioness. So we have that. So we don't have to worry about the top layer, but we're just going to worry about the rest of the hair that's down. So you can kind of brush it. And then just straighten it, and then we got the hair done. All right, now we're going to get out of these pajamas and into our day outfit. And the first thing that I'm going to be picking is this black and white striped top from Forever 21. Whenever I wear more golden looks or amber looks, I really like to contrast it with a black and white top, especially if the black striped top is more on the black side than on the white side. I just think it's a really nice contrast, and I'm planning on wearing gold jewelry as well. So I love gold jewelry with a top like this in this color scheme with stripes. And I just really like the combo of that. So I'm going to be putting that top on. And then I'm going to be pairing it with these jeans from American Eagle. I got these in Hong Kong, and they are my best fitting jeans of all time. I have never been able to find a pair of jeans that fit as well. Not only fit as well, but are actually comfortable. Like I've even slept in these before. Like they're not that bad to sleep in because they are stretchy. But these are my holy grail jeans and fashion item for sure. So I'm just going to be wearing those. And then for, oh, ow. And then for my day shoes, I'm going to be wearing these brown boots. Disclaimer, I don't know if these are vegan friendly. I'm still wearing up a lot of my shoes from prior to when I went cruelty-free and vegan. And so I'm just kind of wearing them out. I actually, if I was picking this outfit, I would actually not go with a brown pair just because I actually like black pairs better. But pretty much this type of style of boot that's a little bit high up, that has a flat heel for the daytime. I would pick black over brown, but brown could work as well. I'm just trying to wear these out until I do have the money to go and get a replacement pair, and also just kind of use these up anyway. But just a disclaimer, I have no idea if these are vegan friendly. I don't know even where they're from. I got them off of Amazon a couple of years ago. Maybe like 5-6 years ago. So I don't know, but I recommend getting a vegan pair of boots because the leather industry and the fur industry and all that stuff is just completely effed up. But yeah, so I'm just wearing that out. But I wanted to put that disclaimer out, but I did want to show you what I'm wearing, the entire outfit from head to toe. So, and then as far as jewelry goes, I am going to be wearing these. And then for earrings, I am wearing these pearl earrings that I got at Forever 21. I just decided to go with the cream colored ones. Then I'm going to be wearing this watch from Guess, which I really like. I got it at an affordable price because I went to one of those outlets that had a bunch of high-end stuff on sale. So this is just a gold watch with all the diamond studs. Super cute. Gold is my theme today for jewelry. And then I have this necklace from My Name Necklace, which is my initials, A and W, which I decided to get because of Makeup by Tiffany D, which again, I think goes really well with black and white striped tops. So that is why I chose this one. Then I'm also going to continue wearing my Fitbit just to make sure I always get my steps in the day. So this is something that I wear all day, every day, except for when I'm in the shower. And this one is a size small and it's in a fuchsia, and this has really helped me keep track of my steps. Like out of every type of device that I've tried, this one has been the best one that I've tried. And it's the first and only one that has been a bracelet or watch type that straps onto you, because all of my other ones would always fall off. Alright guys, now we're going to go on to the nighttime portion of this video. So if you want to see how I did my makeup, how I adjusted it, how I did my hair, and how I switched up my outfit for the nighttime, then just keep on watching.
Moving on to the night look, we are going to start with the e.l.f. Makeup Cleansing Cloth, and we're going to get the lipstick that we were wearing earlier off of our lips. That way we can go in with a nighttime lipstick. So this part is a little bit tricky because as you're trying to get the lipstick off, you also might be taking off some of your foundation. So I actually have a little trick to fix that. So do not worry if you feel like you're ripping some of your makeup off that you don't want to rip off. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. I love this concealer. I use it so much. I'm going to spread a little bit on a beauty blender and then around our lips. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dab the concealer around our lips. And this will just make up for the fact that we lost maybe some of the foundation that we had there. You could also use foundation to tap into, but I just like having that concealer. And now we're going to go in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Roulette, and we're going to dab that on the outer corner of our eye using the Sigma E25 blending brush. I do not know what I would do without this brush. It is perfect for the outer corner, and it is the only brush that I use in the outer corner. It is amazing. So we're just going to be dipping into Roulette and using dabbing motions to dab on the color into the outer corner, and then we're going to blend it as well. When you blend it, you need to be a little bit slower and a little bit more careful because you already have your liquid eyeliner on. You already kind of done your makeup for the day, and you're kind of adding this on. So you need to be a little bit more careful when you are blending, as well as making sure to tap off your brush to make sure that, you know, the brush doesn't, you know, drop any of the eyeshadow onto your face. So just make sure you are a little bit more careful than you typically would be when you're doing the outer corner, especially because typically when I do the outer corner, I do my eyes first and then I do my face. But we've already done our makeup for the day, and now we're doing it for the night. So that's just why it's a little bit more tricky. Now we're going to go back in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Kathleen Lights using our middle finger to once again dab it onto our eyelid, making sure not to go too far out because we already put the black eyeshadow on the outer corner. Feel free to get some of it on your liquid eyeliner because we are going to touch up the liquid eyeliner, so that is not a big deal. So do not worry, just don't rub a lot. Now we're going to go back in with flutes and we're going to place this in the crease we're just touching up, so just blending back and forth using our SL Miss Glam Beauty W22 brush. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back in the outer corner and just kind of dab in some more black eyeshadow just to make up for any that we lost when we were putting on flutes and on the crease color. So we're just kind of updating it, but again, being careful not to drop any makeup onto our cheeks. But in case we did, we're going to use the Sigma F55 brush to brush it off. Going back in with Sunburst again from the Anastasia That Glow Kit, we're going to place it on our brow bone using the Sigma E36 blending brush. I love this brush for blending and also placing in small places onto your face. So you're just going to brush that back and forth, which will help blend both the crease shade and the brow shade. Now we're going to go in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Tassel, and we're going to place this on the inner corner of our eye. And we're doing more of a pop for the inner corner of our eye for the nighttime look, since it's nighttime and not the daytime. The daytime I like to go more with a highlighter, and then if I'm doing something a little bit more bold, I'll go in with a white stark eyeshadow on the inner corner. And now we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Liquid Eyeliner to touch up any eyeshadow that we got on our eyeliner as we were touching up. So I'm just going right over top of where I put the eyeliner earlier in the day and just making it look nice, fresh, and clean. Then we are going to place the highlighter in Sunburst on our nose and our cupid's bow using our middle finger to place it and our other finger to blend it in. Next, we are going to set our face with the Pixie by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist and just put that all over our face. It's so refreshing. Then we're going to put a highlighter on our cheekbone, and again, we're going to go in with Sunburst. This is just to touch up. To vamp up this look and make it even more of a night look, we are going to be putting on false lashes. I did this off camera because it's just too hard for me at this moment to do it on camera. And I used the Ardell Glamour lashes, and I applied them with the Duo Eyelash Adhesive in dark tone, which worked great. Then the final step is to go in with a new lipstick, and we're using ColourPop Succulent. This is an ultra matte liquid lipstick, and this is probably the most obvious change in our makeup look. It really pops, which is what I love about it. And orangey reds are my favorite, are my favorite to wear on a night out to dinner with your girlfriends, out to the club, for something special, especially in the summertime. It is a great shade.
Okay, now we're going to do the hair again, and we only have one light, so hopefully this lighting is good enough because I have my curling iron plugged in, which I'm going to turn on now, so that way we can get started. So pretty much to upgrade this look, I'm going to be curling my hair at the bottom rather than just having it hang straight. It would be nice just to kind of, like, this is a really good day thing and maybe not as good for the night, but because you put this up earlier in the day and you try to take it down, your hair's going to have a weird crimp in it. So I wouldn't do that unless you, I don't know, straighten it first and figure out a way to make it work. But I'm too lazy to do that, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to pull this out of the way, and then we're going to get all the rest of the hair to pull forward. And then we're just going to curl the bottom. Maybe we'll curl this. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it once I curl everything else. So we're just going to curl what's hanging down. We're going to try to do bigger curls too. So I'm letting that heat up, and then we're going to brush the hair that we have down. But yeah, this is a good way to switch up the hair. I mean, you can honestly just keep it straight for the night too, but if you want to upgrade it even more, you could curl your hair. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with the Pacifica Best Day Ever Style Extending Balm, and then we're going to put that on the hair that we have down. Okay, now the curling iron has heated up enough. I kind of want to do the back first just in case the curling iron isn't as hot as it could be because I care more about the front than the back. So we'll throw that behind and we're going to do this underneath part. I do recommend using a glove, but I'm too lazy and I don't feel like it. So I'm just going to wrap that around. I don't know, I hold it for quite a bit just to be safe, but don't hold it too long and then burn all your hair off. Maybe 30 seconds will do. This one heats up pretty good. We shall see, especially for the first curl. Once you start curling, the further you get into it, the hotter it's been. Then you kind of get an idea of how long to do it. do a little bit longer. And then I'll curl some of the hair that's in my back, and then I'll curl the front, and then I'll do the other side. I'm literally looking on Snapchat, and I'm hitting each snap with my toe because I'm bored. Going through Desi's snaps. Oh, gotta pick someone else. That's good. We're gonna pull it out slowly and let it fall. See all that smoke? It's on really hot. Oh yeah, I had it all the way up. Okay, so now we are going to curl what's in the ponytail because otherwise it's gonna look really random with the straight. The lazy part of me doesn't want to, but I'm going to do it. But I'm going to separate it into 2 pieces and curl each piece. Okay, so now we've let it settle. You can also go in with hairspray, but I don't feel like getting up and getting the hairspray. So you just kind of want to like, just be careful because now I'm like loosening that way too much, but whoop, we're going to have to redo that one. Damn it, I don't feel like it. It's fine. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're loosening it. Maybe spray it and then pull your hair through, but oh. Now we gotta do the fashion part. Okay, before we get into the fashion, I did go and recurl this side of my hair just because I did that side first and it fell out. I don't think the iron was hot enough. So I did go back in and kind of touch that up and then spray all of my hair with some hairspray. So now we're gonna get into the fashion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick something like whenever I go out for the night out to dinner with my girlfriends or out to a bar or like any sort of fun event at night, I always go with black boots, jeans, a cute top, and a leather jacket. And when I say leather, I mean pleather. So I'm going to keep on the jeans that I have on now, so that's what's really good. They're really functional from going to day to night. But to upgrade my t-shirt, because this, I mean, you can wear out, it's not that big of a deal, but if you wanted to, you know, be a little bit sexier, if you wanted to be a little bit more fun for the night, you could go in with a top like this, which is kind of like a halter top-ish. It kind of tightens up around at the neck, and I'll show you guys in a second. And it looks the same from the front and the back, and it's like really nice and flowy, and it is a nude, and the nude goes really well with my lipstick and just like the darker eye look, like, and it's going to be a really nice contrast with my black pleather jacket. So here is the black pleather jacket that I'm talking about. This is from Urban Outfitters. I got this at least maybe like 5 years ago, and it is my go-to jacket for whenever I want to go out. But I just love that whole like theme of the black boots, black jacket, jeans, and a cute top. Like, I love it. Then for the boots, you can go with a flat boot if you're not into heels, but heels really do make the night look more nighty and more fun. So during the day I wore flat boots, but then I decided to go with heels for the night. Again, these boots, I am not 100% sure whether or not they're vegan or not. I got these a long time ago prior to going cruelty-free and vegan, and I'm just wearing them until I can replace them or until they break. They're getting a little scuffy on the heels, but whatever. And they're actually really comfortable. I got them at DSW from Kelly and Katie. So they have a zipper, they're higher up, they're just super cute for going out. And a lot of people, it's so funny, they're always like, Alex, how are you able to walk in those? They sound like, you can hear them clink, like it sounds like it hurts really bad, but they were actually really comfortable, and I was able to run in them. Like certain times, I mean, I probably look like a loser, but I totally ran sometimes in these to catch a bus or I was cold, so I wanted to run faster to get to the next place that I was going to. But yeah, so now I'm going to put them on. You guys can see what I'm wearing, and I'll also show you what accessories I'm wearing. And I'm going to keep the bracelet that I keep the watch that I have on, keep my Fitbit on so I can continue tracking my steps. I'm going to take this necklace off, and then I'm going to switch out my earrings. And here are the earrings that I'm going to be wearing from Express. They're my go-to earrings for like fun night out looks because of the dangliness. Looks really cool, especially if your hair is down. And then again, if your hair is up, you can easily see it, but this kind of blends in kind of fun with your hair when you're wearing it down. But these are from Express. All right, and here's what I'm talking about with this top, how it kind of comes up like this and ties around the neck a little bit, and it's really, really flowy. I did change out of a t-shirt bra into a strapless bra. The t-shirt bra was from Victoria's Secret, and the one that I'm wearing right now is from Aerie. And let me show you how it looks from the back too as well. that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Click that little bell so that you're notified when my videos have been posted. Like this video if you did like it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! This is like a holy grail blush of mine. I absolutely love this blush. I'm not really a big blush person, but I'm all about this blush. It's because I feel like it just gives your like